I'm Stuart from Laverstoke Farm. Today's video we're going to show you how to simply prepare your turkey, taking less than half the time you would conventionally roasting a turkey, cooking very simply, quickly, easy to carve, easy to serve. You won't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to prepare your turkey. Firstly, it is always important to source your turkey from a reputable supplier, free range and organic ideally. Traditional breeds of turkey tend to be slow maturing birds that, when hung correctly, develop a more gamier flavour that tastes fantastic. To prepare your bird, start by removing the wings. Next, cut carefully between the breast and legs. Fold back the leg and cut around the thigh meat alongside the carcass to remove the leg. And we're going to remove the legs. Turn the bird over and do the same on the other side. By removing both legs, all that remains is what is commonly known as a turkey crown attached to the remaining carcass. Next, slice down through the rib cage and remove the main carcass body, leaving just the turkey crown as your roasting joint. Having the crown open like this allows the bird to cook from the inside and outside at the same time. The wishbone can be simply removed by cutting down either side of it and twisting it out. By removing the wishbone in advance, this will facilitate the carving once the bird is cooked. Brush the crown with softened butter and season generously inside and out with salt and freshly milled black pepper. Before cooking your turkey, it is important to remove it from the fridge in advance. Allow it to come to room temperature before it goes into the oven. This helps speed up the cooking and it produces a far more evenly cooked, moist meat. Place a turkey in the centre of a preheated oven at 190 degrees centigrade, which is 375 Fahrenheit or gas mark 5. Next, turn your attention to the turkey legs. I'm going to first remove the drumstick by feeling for the natural joint between the thigh and leg bone and cutting through. Drumstick. To bone out the thighs, cut alongside the thigh bone on either side, cut around the end knuckles and remove the bone to leave a boneless skin-on thigh joint. Save the bones. To prepare and stuff the thighs, lightly butter some cooking foil and season well. Place on the boneless thigh, skin side down, add a general spoon of the stuffing of your choice. Apricot and chestnut stuffing is particularly good, but sage and onion works well, or why not try a cranberry and bacon version or even a pork and prune. Roll the foil, as shown, to form a sausage-style cracker and twist at both ends to seal. Repeat the process for the second leg. Next, we are going to make the turkey stock, which will be used for our gravy later. Again, if you are boning your bird in advance, this can be made beforehand for finishing the gravy on the day. Carefully chop the wings and carcass bones along with the thigh bones, adding the neck and giblets if the bird came with them. Place the bones into a roasting tray, add a couple of roughly chopped peeled onions and carrots and spoon over a few drops of oil. Roast the bones and vegetables in a preheated oven at 200 degrees centigrade, which is 400 Fahrenheit or gas mark 6, for about 30 minutes or until golden brown in colour. Once the bones are well roasted, remove from the oven and place into a large saucepan, along with the vegetables. Cover the bones with cold water and add a couple of bay leaves, a sprig of thyme, a few peppercorns and a couple of cloves of garlic. Bring the stock to the boil, skim off any impurities and simmer gently for 1.5 to 2 hours. Once the turkey crown has been cooking for about 50 minutes, add the buttered seasoned drumsticks and the stuffed thigh parcels. These will take approximately 1 hour for a bird of this size, but will ultimately depend upon the size of your own bird. The turkey crown can be basted halfway through its cooking. Once the turkey is cooked, remove from the oven and carefully place onto a pre-warmed dish. Cover loosely with foil and allow the meat to rest for 20 minutes before carving. To make the gravy, place a turkey roasting tray with all its lovely cooking juices and sediment over a low heat. Add a sprinkling of plain flour to act as a thickener. Use the back of a spoon to scrape all those tasty bits from the tray. Add the hot turkey stock a little at a time to form a smooth gravy sauce. Pass the gravy through a fine sieve into a saucepan and set aside until required. Pigs in blankets are an essential accompaniment to the traditional roast turkey lunch. So we've got a turkey resting here, it's been resting for about half an hour. Drumsticks resting there, and then the thigh ready to go. And literally just take off the end, squeeze this out. There. To serve, remove the foil from the stuffed thigh parcels and slice. Carve the crown and serve with the piping hot turkey gravy. Enjoy. So if you follow this recipe, you can have your turkey pre-prepared the day before Christmas, boned, legs, bone thighs and the crown ready. You can cook this bird on the day in around 2 hours, ready to serve.